What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? This is Floridian Rollo coming at you with another video. I want to talk about this because it's one of those situations that makes you look at things very differently. Florida is my home. No matter where I'm at in the world, you know what I'm saying? Jamaica is my home and Florida is my home. Those are my homes for real, for real. And another one in the midst. You see, out of all places I've been in the East Coast, because I've been throughout the whole East Coast, by far the most interesting, the most fun, the most I ever done in my life was in Florida. I done so much in Florida. I didn't even go to all Florida. It's exceptions. And that goes to show you how dedicated I was when I got down there, how much I put into it. Now, those videos are not up right now. And those videos will be back up real soon. Be as it may. It showed me when I got down here, I was amazed by the sunshine. I was amazed by just the things that I seen that I grew up in New York at the time to see it in Florida in its tonality, the music, how the people move. It didn't take me that long to adjust. And I tell you the truth, I can see why the people in Florida is the way they are because it runs so smooth when I was down there. Now it's just a lot of traffic in Orlando. It's a lot of traffic in Tampa. It's a lot of traffic in Jacksonville, and we know Miami always had traffic the most. Outside of that, when you sit and look how things are, you deal with the animals. You're going to deal with that because that's nature. You're going to deal with that a little bit more or a lot more than your average other states deal with animals. You're going to see them a lot more in Florida. You're going to see the crocodiles. You're going to see the bats. You're going to see the hawks. You're going to see the vultures. You're going to see the eagles. You're going to see snakes. You're going to see animals in real time. And I often in the deers, I often seen snakes and deers. You know, I seen not crocodiles or alligators, and I seen you know hawks, eagles, crows, a bear one time. So you're gonna come across animals a lot more in Florida than all the other East Coast states combined. It makes you know that you actually is in a living situation because you will be tested. And then on top of that, the dogs roam free in Florida. So when I was doing deliveries, there'll be times I seen these big dogs. Yeah, they'll come right to you. You know what I'm saying? Sniff you out, all that. Now, there's prohibited places that the dogs are not allowed to roam free. And then there's non-prohibited where you could go to a store, a dog could roam right free, not on a leash. So these are the adjustments that a lot of people, when they come down there, have to understand. And I was ready for those adjustments. And so it wasn't hard for me to see something. out the blue, because especially doing deliveries, anything's possible. You know what I'm saying? It's not only people you're dealing with actual animals like the ducks. The ducks will attack you too. The roosters, they could peck you. You know what I'm saying? I seen rabbits, like rabbits going around, yeah, hopping, bunny hopping from people's lawns and stuff, especially in the nighttime. So the adjustment is you got to have your flashlight. You got to have get a hat flashlight, get a regular flashlight if you're doing deliveries in the nighttime, because you got to have those things because they don't have their lights on. You know what I'm saying? So when I used to do night deliveries, the lights will be off. It'll be pitch dark. And if you ain't got no light, cell phone helps, yet you better get a flashlight, a big flashlight, or one of those mini flashlights, something to keep your eyes open where you walking, where you stepping at, because nature gonna do what nature's gonna do. So when you go back to these other places, you're not you smothered. Like it's so open. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you. It's so open in Florida, like it's unimaginary. It's unbelievable. How could you go from that to anywhere else in the East Coast? My perspective, you know what I'm saying? Once you get through the time of knowing the routes, you knowing the roads, dealing with people's frequencies, I actually had a lot more people friendlier. And there's Coke friendliers, and then there's actual friends. I will say this though: if your energy right, nobody's gonna bother you. Your energy has to be right, and you have to let go of the northern ways. And when I let go of the New York ways, 100%, I truly became a Floridian in a short time. And how I know that is because when the people from out of town will come to Florida, they will complain to me about where they from. And the Floridians will be like, look at these Georginas, look at them. Or look at these, these people. They telling me what's going on. And I'm in the middle of this. And I remember the airport when I used to work for Delta and JFK. I remember the people from England telling me, you should come to England. We'll give you and give me a big tip. And then the person from America was from Maine, and these are Gentiles. They was, saying here's money from you. So they gave me the money from England, and then the U.S. saw that and tipped me a little bit more than the England because they was trying to both tell me what's better for me, right? So when I saw that, I was chuckling because it makes me know that other states try to show me a good time. In all honesty, they do. It's just that it doesn't top Floridian. It does not top it. Oh my goodness. I'm telling you. So what people are trying to do is try to get me back into the things that I'm no longer interested in, right? I'll give you an example. I don't miss the snow. I don't care for cold weather like that. I don't mind it 6, 7 times out of the year, 8 times out of the year. I love that 70 and up temperature. I love it. It's a good challenge because it makes you gonna work out. It's gonna make you be in out the house more. And when you get to a certain point in your life, like my age, you don't want to be in no cold. That's for young people. You know what I'm saying? Like if you haven't experienced it, okay, go ahead and experience it. I don't miss none of that. I don't miss the snow, none of that. So it's a big adjustment because all year round it's just warm. The lowest it gets in the 20s and teens sometimes. Yeah, it's a different type of cold. When it's cold in Florida, still wearing short sleeve because it was cold for like I would say from 5 o'clock to like 9 o'clock. It's in the 20s, and then it goes up to 50, 60 degrees by the time it's noon. So I was okay with that. It's not like it's cold all day. So if it's cold at night, it could be cold from like 12 to 5, sometimes 12 to 8. You put on a hoodie, that's it. The most I will put on is a hoodie. I don't need a coat. That's why a lot of people from New York, you know, the Carolinas, you know, DC, they all come to Florida or they go. Texas is more. This is the crazy part. Texas get more colder than we do, especially in the cities of Texas. They get more cold weather than Florida do. That's a fact. In the city of Texas, it get in the cities of Texas, on the outskirts of Texas, it gets more colder than Florida. Florida is the actual more warmer state than any other state throughout the whole year. Because you could see people with coats on in Texas or in Louisiana or in Arizona or in New Mexico. You would think it'd be no, it'd be mad cold over there. Like what? It'd be cold. And then everybody see us in Florida with short sleeves on and shorts on throughout the day for the most part. And it don't get dark like around 5 in North Carolina, 4 in New York. It gets dark around 7:30, 7 o'clock in the winter months. So you saying to yourself, why trade that? Why would I trade that for anywhere else? Because I wouldn't. I could have fun anywhere. It's just that the comparisons is no match. It's no match. And the thing is, no matter how much you make down there, there's so much things you could do if you just in the right place at the right time. You will be all right. This is my thing. You got the transportation, you got the place. If you got the transportation, you can make so much money. So much money. I'm telling you. You can make so your guys have no clue. You can make so much money. If you are motivated and you really want to get to the bag, you want to make a certain amount per week, you could get to it. You don't have to worry about it. You getting it. Yo, that's what you want to be at. You want to be in those situations. You don't want to be in a place and it's not where you thought it would be, and they all in your business, all in your face, 24. You don't want to be in those type of environments. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, the good thing about Florida is all mostly all year round it's warm. So people you ain't gonna have time to be in the house. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be out and about. You by the beach. If you by the beach, that is a big time reward because you literally could walk there to burn some calories or drive there and just pay whatever you got to pay to park your vehicle if you can't find parking on the road and meet some connections and just go and have fun. And I looked up and I said, Florida is one of the least stressed, not the least stressed states in America. And it's a lot going on with. I saw Don Cadito's thing, and I was telling Don the reason why it's so much money is because it's so competitive now. Because you have a lot of these companies coming from California, and they're mostly going to South Florida. South Florida is having a lot of issues because it's pricing. It's the biggest price place right now. It's not necessarily Orlando or North Florida. Central Florida and North Florida is all right. South Florida is very, very pricey. I expect that to go down real soon. I expect it to go down real soon. We'll see. West side of Florida is starting to pick up its theme of population too. Tampa, Saratoga, and stuff like that. So when you visit, it's one thing, right? When you visit Florida, it's one thing. Living there after a month or two, I have not ever got bored there. That's the crazy part. No matter what I went through, I have not ever got bored there. I'm gonna say this: it's so bored. You could get bored a lot quicker in these other places because they don't have too much to do. So, as a content creator, I was not bored in Florida at all, not whatsoever. So when I'm other places, after a couple of things I do there, it's not really too much to do. So you got to make your house your fun or your apartment your fun. When you go to Florida, you get a house. I would say you'll be there during the late night, get a few hours rest, and you get ready to get motivated the next day because the sun rises early in Florida. Even during winter, I think what 5:30, 6 o'clock. And where New York is 7:30, and all these other states mostly 7:30. The sun rise. So you got to think about all this that's going on. So even the elderly be out in Florida. They out almost all day. They go home late too because it's so much to do. It's so much to get done. You don't. You could do things in a house. It's just that it's so much to do outside of the house. Like no matter your status, whether you're in the hood of Florida or you in the upscale of Florida, it's so much to do. People go out and have fun. They take whatever they got going on and go somewhere and do their thing. And so that's why it's number one. You just gotta have, of course, money to be there because it's so competitive. And people are willing to spend a lot of money to be down there. They don't want to be anywhere else. So they're willing to put top dollar into that place. There's so much money in Florida. It's like I'm like, man, even if you do if you work in the restaurant business, whether it's Chick-fil-A's, whether it's Wawa, any of these places, people are having fun and they know how to work together and they they know the pay is whatever. They put their money together and get their own business eventually. So it's so much going on, y'all. It's so much. That's why a lot of players they love going to Florida. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's baseball, football, basketball, you got even Stephen A. Molly, or everybody. I told Ticket TV in his live chat. I'm telling him, man. I'm saying, yo, Florida is number one, man. It's like a lot of the major medias is packing up out of New York. ESPN, because that's Disney, of course. So they got something going on in Miami. Then no more skip. So FS1 may pack up and go to Miami. I'm telling you, it's about to be. New York was once the media capital of the world, especially America. It is not the. It's not. It's like it's becoming shorter and shorter of a remembrance. And a lot of talented people have moved to North Carolina, have moved to Florida, have moved to Texas. Those are the three hot spots for content creators. The three hot spots for content creators is North Carolina, Florida, and Texas. That's the hot spots right now. And that's where a lot of the the skit community and actual content is going on in those three states. It's seeing it's getting to the point I wouldn't be surprised YouTube move its headquarters to Texas or Miami or Orlando for that case. I wouldn't be surprised if the CEO of YouTube will move out of California. You got one in New York. The one in New York can move down to Florida. And the one in California, the headquarters can move to Texas. Wouldn't surprise me. Would not surprise me. And so, for those in the state of Florida, you are going to see something big. And the governor, DeSantis, is taking care of the people that wants to get involved and better their life. And I advise you to look into it because it's so much. I see my people getting working out, taking care of their health, because Florida don't have too many hospitals. So it's going to push you to want to get in. You know how New York got a lot of hospitals. You know how Philadelphia have a lot of hospitals. Like Don Godito say, Massachusetts is the haven of hospitals. But when you go to Florida, the reason why it's not too many hospitals is because they expect you to keep yourself in shape. You basically got to do what you got to do. And so that pushes you to want to. It's a lot of people in shape. It's not everybody's in shape in Florida. It's just that it's a lot more people in shape in Florida, and they always want to be slim because they know the turn of events. And so, like New York, Massachusetts, they give you all this eat. You ain't got time to eat that much in Florida. You burning out so many calories just having a drink of water and some seeded fruits, maybe one course meal, and you good. And eating a lot has a lot to do with stress. When we eat a lot, it's stress. And I noticed my pounds were shredding, my stomach was going down, and I wasn't hungry like that. I didn't have to eat that much because I was so active. So when you active, you are less hungry. And that's what I love about Florida. You're gonna want to be out and work out and take care of your business. You go home like around certain time of night. And the other states have taken out the fun. Georgia and South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, DMV, Pennsylvania, New York, Jersey, Connecticut, all these other states they have taken out the fun for us and for the youth. When I talk to my peoples in Florida, they at the beach. They doing their thing. And you rarely be on the phone. The only time you're on the phone is if you recording something for memory. You might be a content creator, you want to make some money, that's different. Or get the views and the likes and stuff like that. You're not gonna be on your phone all day. And it's another thing I learned too. I barely see the women on the phone in Florida. They talking to each other, and I'm gonna say this from what I've seen, they interact with each other more in person and do things in person than the other states do. The other ladies be on the phone a lot more in these other states because it's not too much for them to do. It's not too much for the men to do. You get what I'm saying? So everybody's on the phone all day. You go to these other places, people ain't on the phone like that. They're not on their phone. Sometimes they leave their phone. I kid you not. They're not on a phone like that. Unless there's some business going on. That's it. And so that lets me know what time we're in. That lets me know what time we in for real. You get what I'm saying? So I know a lot of people don't want to hear this type of content. It's kind of boring. I get it. You want some fun and excitement. That's your decision. I get it. For me, I'm just telling you what's going on. And that's about it. Like I've been to so many places and I had a good time. It's just no comparison, y'all. It's just no comparison. In a long haul, it's no comparison. And you have to experience it yourself to see what I'm talking about. And I mean long term. Because visiting there is one thing. And like Jewels, when she came in my chat this past week, shout out to her husband and her, they say they spent so much that 1 week. That goes to show you that this is not a game. It's a whole different level. So I already experienced what it's like to make certain money already. I already experienced it. I'm talking about off the internet. What, 3, 4 months ago, I started getting some serious support from the people. You know what I'm saying? The first time in eons. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I just telling you, you visit, you're gonna have to have a certain amount of money. It's a different bracket because it's gonna make you disciplined. I always been disciplined for the most part. I was very, very disciplined. And there's no handouts. Like, you know how people get handouts in these other states. No, they ain't gonna do that. And it's gonna make you want to do right. They don't want you to depend on them. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. So today, nobody's coming in the chat. And the reason for that is because now they don't know what to say to me. People are quiet for a change. And that's okay. People want to view, stay in the clouds, cool. The two brothers that's down there, Zats, DER, is doing very well for themselves. When it gets to a point, you don't have to talk to people all the time because they're excelling in life to where you just step back and let it happen. That's when you know it's about to get real big. Salute to those guys. Salute to the ladies that I'm cool with. I consider actual family. Salute to the ladies in Orlando. They know who they are. Salute to them. Salute to the Floridian ladies that I consider actual sisters. Like I'm a brother. Like they actually my real family. Extended family. And it's just like now, everything I'm seeing, I'm just like, yo, that is going to be the home of home until Christ comes. And while I love to travel, it's like Florida has everything I need. It has everything I need. I could chill at the beach all day. I could chill at the certain spots all day. Nobody's harassing me. Why? Because I know how to mind my business. I get the climate. If it's something ain't right, I'll leave. And so, shout out to the ladies, shout out to the fellas. Y'all making certain things happen down there. I'm keeping an eye on it. I'm watching. I'm like, yeah, y'all not playing down there. You're not playing down there. When I listened to that guy who stayed in North Carolina, left Philadelphia, he's like, man, it's like too much going on down there. In Charlotte, especially, man, it's not the same. It's not the same, he said. I had a wonderful time in Charlotte. I did. Yet I had even more fun in Florida. I just don't know how to. It's just it's self-explanatory for real. It's too much people. It's just it's a moving state. You're not home like that. You're really not home like that, y'all. And I was telling the guys, I said, listen, man, you're going to see it. You're going to get to a point in your life real soon around the corner. You ain't going to have to touch your check. Let me tell you something. I know there's YouTubers at this point that they don't have to wait for the YouTube check. That's the same thing as when you at the 9 to 5. You don't when you get to a point in your life to experience, you don't have to touch your check and you can let it sit there. You listen what I'm saying. I'm telling you, it's real, it can really happen. No matter how much you make an hour. If you do other things to where you don't have to touch your check because you got other things going on that's bringing in revenue, you won't have to beg anybody. People will naturally support you just because they see that they have an opportunity to do what you're doing, and they will support based on that. I wanted to get it to a point to see and hear stories of people saying they ain't touching a check. They ain't touching a YouTube check because they're doing other things to bring in revenue. I can't worry about who's getting support, who's not getting support. I removed myself from that a long time ago. I know what it's like not to get support, and I know what it's like to get a lot of support. It's a season to everything. And when you don't think about it, it comes. We have seen it. I have seen it on YouTube and off of YouTube. Well, a person's life could change in one day. A person's life could change in one day. Just like in Florida, my whole life changed for the better. I learned so much that I was like, wow, I thank the Most High sincerely to let me go down there with 200 and the whole thing changed in a matter of time. I'm telling you, it's so surreal. I'm going to play my short. I'm going to show you something when I return back in 2022. Okay? Let me get it set up. I've been on for about 38 minutes. Okay, cool. All right, let's get to it. Oh, man, I'm telling you. It's good to have these interesting memories to share this with y'all because you don't ever forget. Don't. You won't ever forget. All right? Let's get the short. Let's get it ready. Yeah, so I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you the rooster one. Let's go to, I mean, this like simple little things that I seen on my time. I mean, oh my goodness. Let's get to it. Let's have some fun. All right. Okay, let's see this one here. Look at the two roosters. Look at them, y'all. Peace. Look at the two roosters. Look at them, y'all. Peace. Look at the two roosters. Yeah, so that's me and the Toyota 2024. The Toyota 2024 All SE. Okay, let's get to the next one. All right, let's go to the next one. Look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. This is a bad Tesla. Fully equipped. Exclusivity. Custom made. My goodness. That's a bad Tesla right there. Oh, yeah. Brown royalty to the people, we the business. All right, so let's get to the clip I want y'all to see. Hold on one second. I'm going to get to it right now. When I return back in 2022. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Here we go. The classic of classic. Let me tell you something. You better get ready for what's really going on in this day of time. You see, I'm out here in nature at its finest. And it's all because of the Most High. You better get your reps in. You better represent. You better do your thing. You better represent. You better do your thing. Because out here, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not a joke. It's not a game. Brown Royalty. We the business. I'm telling you, I had so much fun doing so much shorts at that time. It's amazing. Oh my goodness. Let me see. Okay. Here we go. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. That's a big one right there. That joker is big. Let me tell you something. Oh, she big. My goodness. This is the ranch right here. There's another one over there. See if I can get a zoom in on it. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's not a joke out here, man, at the ranch, y'all. You already know what time it is. Brown Royalty to the people, we the business. Yeah, so think about how I was in the zone, y'all. I was in the zone. Gotta understand. I was in the zone. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. We're gonna show. Where's it at? Okay, here we go. Tell you something. I'm right in the river of wildlife. That's right. Where there be crocodiles, snakes, different type of birds that hunt for certain fish. And right over there, I believe it's the airport. Yeah, that's the airport over there. One of the airports in Florida. One of the many airports in Florida. Yeah, it's good to be out here. You know, people be fishing and, you know, doing all types of other activities, boat stunts and all that be going on. So, yeah, I just wanted to show y'all what it is. Brown Royalty to the people, we the business. I noticed that I had so much enthusiastic of doing these videos. And it was more a pep in a step because I was around what I was supposed to be around. You get what I'm saying? When you're around what you're supposed to be around, you're going to be really into it. Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. Can you guys hear me? I should be back. Okay, I should be back. All right, let's get back to it. All right, there we go. Here we go. Let me tell you something. When you go out here and you enjoy life and you make things happen accordingly, everything will fall into place. You dig what I'm saying? Got to make sure stay on point, stay on the grind, stay on the purpose. Because this is where it's at, y'all. On the shorelines of Florida. One of the best beaches in Florida. Oh, yeah. I'm out here once again. It's good to be back out here once again. All praise to the Lord. Go out there and enjoy life, y'all. You know, oftentimes we do a lot of work. We put in a lot of work. At the same time, enjoy your relaxation and have that conversation with the Most High on this Sabbath Shalom at the beach, y'all. Yeah. One of the best beaches in Florida. Good to be back. Brown Royalty to the people, we the business. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. Oftentimes, we get caught up in a lot of stuff and we seem to forget what's around us. I'm telling you, man, this right here, let me show you something. Hold on, let me go back down. Let's see. Let's see what's going on. All right, here we go.
Let me tell you something. I'm at this complex, as you can see. The tennis court is right there. Yeah. Look at this, y'all. Then they got this thing right here to match what they got going on in these town complexes, components. Nice day out here. It is what it is. Yes, I'm right by the beach. Brown royalty to the people. We the business.
You know how much content that you can actually do? Let me get rid of this. We'll be back in a second. You know how much actual content you could do if you at the beach and you get a few people to do content with? It gets you a lot of views and opportunities. Like I was talking to a brother, he said because people seeing him do certain things at the beach, he got into something big to where he's so successful now. He's putting on other people. That's why I'm saying sometimes you got to put yourself out there to meet people, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. You just still got to give it a try because your whole life could change to where you don't have to touch money. You want to get to a point in your life, y'all, to where you don't have to touch money or look at money. And there's people like that. It's not only the 1%. Everybody's giving the 1% this and that. Listen, let me tell you something. There's a lot of righteous 1%. We always talk about the evil 1%. There's a lot of righteous 1% that don't even have to touch money or look at money. They just making sure the people is good. You get what I'm saying? That stuff is real, y'all. That stuff is real. And when you come across those people, yo, be good to them. See how they doing. See how they doing. Just say, hey, I'm just checking up on you, see how you doing. Yo, they don't get those type of conversations. You know, I rarely get those type of. That's why I'm saying, like, that's the when you say hello to someone, making sure they good, because not everybody does that. Sometimes a person appreciates you to see if they're okay. That goes a long way, and the Lord sees it fit. When you could sit back and chill and see that the people you put on is doing so well, and you have that conversation with them like, yo, you just started. It's no ending to this. It's so much things you learn about this currency. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. I remember when I was in Florida and I didn't have to touch no money. Yo, I'm telling you, it was like I was like, oh my goodness. I remember it like yesterday. Let me tell you guys something. When you when let's say you're in a relationship, right? When a woman sees that she asks you for something and you like and you just before she finished the sentence, yo, let me tell you how real this is, y'all. Let me tell you how real this is, fellas. If your lady don't ask all the time for something, it's one thing. Out the blue, she asked for something, and you happen to have it, and you before she complete her sentence, you put it in her account. She's like, wow, what, yo. When you do that, fellas, for anybody, but somebody you care about too, I remember that, man. And I remember her expression and her face like, wow, this is really happening. And that's what I knew. I said, man, I don't even have to touch this money because I know I'm going to get it back. I was so confident that I would get it back, man. It's like anything that I touched in Florida was prospering until I had to deal with New York. Let me tell you something. I know I come from New York. I just don't want no parts of it, like for real, because it's just draining at this point, y'all. For real, it's draining. They New York has lost its marble in 1997, and then Georgia and Georgia started having its say, and Maine started having its say. I'm not going to get into all the years. Philadelphia had a little run. Pennsylvania, Jersey had a little run. New York fell after 1997, y'all. It's just that people didn't see it at the time. I saw it since 1997. And Florida's been on a run over the last 4 years. Oh, it's not stopping. I was telling the guy, I said, I see Florida number one on the East Coast for forever, for a long time. I just don't see these other states because I'm gonna tell you how I know. Let me tell you how I know that Florida is going to be number one for a long time. During the shutdown, Georgia, all the other states closed up. Florida was only closed for a little bit, no longer than 2 months. They knew that in order to stay afloat, they had to open up a lot quicker, and a lot of people, a lot of the other states were pissed off about that. DeSantis opened up a lot quicker, and look, it has not turned back since then. It has not turned back since then. When Nino Brown said, and this is when I knew it was real, because I was telling Zach this before Nino Brown said what he said. When Miami says we don't want outsiders' money, that's when I knew this stuff is real. When Miami said we don't need outsiders' money for a particular day of the week, I said, oh yeah, they not playing. And when me and Zach broke that down, that let him know like it's this stuff is real, bro. I be seeing it and I talk about it. Yo, it's getting to the point. It's getting to the point. I saw an article, no, a video of how many people trade in their state to Florida. Florida has the most uptick change of driver's license, IDs, and passports in the history of America. And if I could find that video, I will play it another time. I forgot to save it. I was shocked. And the thing about it is you ain't gotta wait 2-3 weeks to get your ID or license or whatever. just have the proper stuff, you get it the same thing. I'm telling you, you cannot make this up. You think you be thinking like in New York, you gotta wait 3 4 weeks for your driver's license, your passport, a lot longer. Not in Florida. Not in Florida. Man, I'm to the point that I know when I get back down there, my channel is going to blow up. I had my run in different other places. That's what it is. When I get back down there, this channel is going to blow up big time. I just believe the Lord is making it to where as I'm being tested to put out the content that's supposed to be put out, and eventually, man, oh man, oh man. That's why I'm like, hey, I'm gonna get what I'm supposed to get monetization wise. It is what it is, and everybody can laugh, whatever. Let me tell you something. When I get back down there, it's gonna be in the zone. I'm just taking my time. I'm not even in a rush because I know. Oh my goodness, man. Oh my goodness, telling you, it's gonna be crazy. Let me see something. It's gonna be crazy. Let me see. Let me see if I got something video wise. Let me do something. Yeah, I do. I want you to listen to this. This is when I was at the site too. That's the crazy part. All right, let's get to it, shall we? For the most part. What's going on, everybody? This is Rallo on the 7 Talk. I had to show y'all the pool, y'all. The swimming pool. That's right. What is going on? What is going on? Look at that lovely view. Yes, indeed. And you see the beach and the water. Yeah. What a view, what a view, what a view. And it will be later on pack over here by the swimming pool, by that jacuzzi right there, by the boardwalk. And they chilling right there on the sand to the water. Just to let you know what's going on. Just to let you know what's going on. A little sightseeing here. Couples doing their thing right there. It is what it is. Brown Royalty, Power Circle is good. Brown Royalty with the business. All praises to the Most High. I'm signing off. Peace. Yeah, no, I'm no longer affiliated with that. I'm no longer affiliated with the Power Circle. That was when I was in Florida. I picked them up at that time. I'm no longer affiliated with those folks, okay? All right, let's get to it. Let's get to something else. All right, let's play this. All right, let me let it go through. Let me let it go through. My ads go through. Let me let my ads go through. Can y'all hear me? Hold on a second. I see we got an issue. Is my thing sharing? And my thing is not sharing. Yo, what's going on with the internet? What's going on with the internet? All right, here we go. Showing y'all a lovely view. Oh yeah. Showing y'all the lovely view. You have folks here chiming in by the boardwalk. Some of them is in the water at this appointed time. You have a few people surfing. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's a nice, beautiful day out here in Florida. You see what's going on. It's a lot of people over there for the most part. You dig what I'm saying? It's a lot of events going on. That saw me over there almost a month ago. I'm going on 3 months being here in Florida, and I'm telling you, game changing events. I'm starting to see that I am also losing weight. I've seen a tonality change thanks to the ladies, thanks to the Most High, created all things for us to dissolve and evolve in. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. What a beautiful day, y'all. You can see the lovely view from afar. Airplanes going to the island, different parts of the states, different parts of the world. Brown Royalty, we the business. That was a few days before the actual breakup. Wow. I was there for 3 months. I knew I had 3 months to get certain things done. It is what it is. Man, I'm telling you. Whew. Wow. Wow, how things change, y'all. I'm telling you how things really, really change. Let's go to this one. What's going on, everybody? This is Rollo on the 7th Talk, coming at you with a premiere video. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, support the Cash App, $ Rollo 212. I know I had the New York Cash App Rollo 212 at the time. Oh man, I don't have that Cash App no more. That was my old Cash App. Y'all know my Cash App is pinned to the top, and my other Cash App is still working if you want to use it. But remember, I was called Rollo on the 7th Talk at the time. That's not my channel name no more. So this is back in 2022, y'all. All right, let's go. All right. I'm at one of the beaches in Florida. So what I'm going to do is show you what's going on to the paywall supporters. Be on the lookout for behind the scenes footage. I'm getting the thing done on the computer so that I can get the editing, get whatchamacallit going, and it's on from there. All right, so basically, there's a check-in right here, but I want you to see the water. There's a check-in rates for the vehicles. Yeah. You can park your car here, but you have to pay a rate. How you doing, sir? All right. So the old Gentile Caucasian man say, "How you doing?" So I know he don't talk to too many people because he's in a zone. So for him to say hello to me, that's letting you know how real it is. All right, real recognize, real acknowledgement. The beach I'm going to show y'all is going to be behind the scenes. That's right. For now, I'm showing you this side of the beach. For public, the big time one is going to be on paywall. And make no mistake, it do be packed over here. But you have to pay to put your vehicle here and valet it. So you see what's going on? Look at the view. You get a glimpse of what's going on down here in Florida. You tune into Rollo on the 7 Talk. I'm your host, Rollo on the 7 Talk. And with that said, I'm signing off. Peace. Yeah, so shout out to Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. His channel is blowing up. Shout out to Kevin and his wife. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Floridian YouTubers. Shout out to Kevin. His channel is and his wife's channel add together. It's about close to 500,000 subscribers. And the support they're getting is tremendous behind the scenes. So shout out to them. I remember he was at when I saw his channel was at 50,000 subscribers. Now it's at close to 150,000 subscribers. You know, so and shout out to Cortez and his wife. Shout out to him and his wife. They at 30,000 subscribers. Wow. When I saw their channel, they was at 11,000 subscribers. So they getting a lot of views too. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Shout out to them. Shout out to them. Yeah. They're out there in California. I mean, hey, they out there doing their thing in California. Hey, you know, shout out to them. Yep. There's another. Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on. All right, y'all. I'm back. So I'm telling y'all, man, like, mm, mm. Gotta show y'all something else. Yeah, I do. I have to show y'all something else. Let's see if I got anything else I have to show you. Let's see if I have it ready. Yeah. Oh, no, I can't show my members only stuff. Nope. Can I see the member stuff? The members only stuff. All the fireworks at display. I could show that. Oh, that is, man, man, oh man, oh man. We're going to New Year's quote unquote Eve. I'm gonna show you something. That's when I had that mini Maybach I rented out. Oh my gosh, man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Here we go. I have to show this.
There are 15 new jobs.
Let the ads go through. I'm letting the ads go through. Get some money. Yep. So we got 2 people watching. That's cool. We got 2 people watching. It's all right. Yeah. Let the ads go through. Tell y'all, man. Wow, man. Man, oh man, oh man. I'm waiting for the ads to go through. Okay, here we go. All right. Oh yeah. Get you a glimpse of what's going on. Oh yeah. Look at that, y'all. Woo-wee. Let me tell you something. That day at that place I used to be at, right? You see a shorty, you know what I'm saying? Gentile was there recording. Man, oh man, oh man. I don't celebrate these days. I'm just saying, oh yeah, because I'm just like, yo, I'm seeing how we always hear about New York. Let me tell you something, man. I have my classic ball drops in my old channels, right? With shorties. This one right here. Ooh. Telling you, man. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm gonna let this thing play out. How you guys doing? You're returning? You're staying to see your people. You're staying at the resort. All right, thank you. Gonna take you in right now. I'm recording while I'm working. Something. It is packed out here, y'all. It is packed out here. Look at this. Look at this. Jam packed. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is jam packed out here. Good Lord Almighty. I have not ever seen a place that's so organized when it comes to how they deal with things during the quote unquote season. How they work together. I'm telling you, it was organized. I was like, wow. Okay, I could take this out. It was so organized, y'all. It was so organized. It was so organized. So organized. And it was a family get together, single or not single, whatever the case may be. It was so organized. I didn't even care about how much I made in that short time. I was having so much fun. Let me tell you something. When you having fun, you ain't thinking about the money. When you having fun, you got so much going on. That's what I'm trying to say. You want to get to the point you ain't thinking about the money. It's going to come in. You just having fun, a balance, having fun, not worrying about if you're getting money or not. You having fun because that's going to come eventually. So with that said, yo, I'm going to get on out of here. Yeah, I had to show y'all something, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know people don't really care about this. It's more of showing you, for those out there that's going through something, make the move. Because let me tell you something. Some of you got the help. Some people don't. It is what it is. No excuses. Brown royalty to the people with the business. I'm out. Peace.